Morning, everybody from New Brighton, Pennsylvania. I'm here in a storage lot where this unit is on the central dispatch load board. And when I got here, the door of the unit was open. Okay. And I'm doing a walk around and I'm like, oh, this unit does not look good at all. Well, the first thing I did was I checked the VIN number against my paperwork and it does not match. So that's problem number one. And then problem number two, which I've already explained this in an email to my traffic manager, is inside the unit is all sorts of personal possessions and belongings. And there's dishes and pots and pans on the countertop and on the table, and that stuff's not going to ride well in transit, and I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to get blamed for any damage, so I've sent my traffic manager an email declining this load because I don't feel comfortable taking it. And check it out, it's kind of a dumpy camper. For a 2022, it has not been cared for well. Plus, it looks like the tires are definitely going to need air, but I'm not taking it. I've declined the load. And as a contractor, we have that option to do that. Now, the rules on central dispatch is if you get dispatched on a load, take it. And I get it. And I understand. I mean, if it's not like an ideal load, people may not want to take it, but to me, this just doesn't. All of this just doesn't feel right, and I don't want to mess with it. I would show you inside, but once I closed the door, it relocked. But it's yeah, I ain't messing with it. So I'm gonna see what my traffic manager says. She might call me, but I did decline the load on an email, and we'll wait and see. But I'm going to get in my trusty dusty little truck right here and I'm out of here. I ain't messing with this unit. I'm not doing it. I reserve the right. Morning, everybody from Topeka, Indiana. Oh, by the way, it was raining, dark, and windy when I got in last night, and I still had 4 good hours that I could have worked. I could have hooked and then drove, but I'm like, yeah, I ain't messing with this unit in the dark. That's kind of like my new rule. I try not to do that. There isn't any point. You can't take good pre-trip pictures if you're in the dark. And so I got up this morning real early for me, and it's snowing. Alrighty, everybody, this is what we've got going on this morning. I'm hooked to a 46-foot fifth wheel, shipping weight 19,220, GVWR 23,924. Origin, Topeka, Indiana. Destination, Akron, Ohio. I have already submitted all of my pre-trip pictures and my pre-trip inspection, and so I will walk you around the outside of it, and then I will exit the yard and do my yard exit call. So come on, let's go take a look at the outside. Oh, and it's worth mentioning, at least to me it's worth mentioning, yesterday morning, while I was getting up and getting the truck ready, because in my mind the night before I thought, I'm just going to start heading toward Indiana, because there was nothing on the load board. But I'm like, I can't sit here. I'd already gotten my reset in, involuntarily. And my traffic manager calls me, and she says, I've got a fifth wheel camper going down to Georgia. And she told me what the miles were and what it paid. And I said, yeah, I'll take it. I said, I'll start heading that way. And then about halfway through, this is going to be like I think it was like a 5-hour drive from where I was at. About halfway through the trip, I had stopped to fuel, and I get a call from my other traffic manager. And we exchanged pleasantries, and she says, have you picked up that Georgia load yet? I said, no, I'm still 2.5 hours out. She goes, I've got a Riverstone. She said, I've got a Riverstone heading to Ohio, and I was wondering if you could take it. And she told me what the miles and what the pay were. And I said, is that the place that doesn't take deliveries on Friday? She goes, no, that's Trenton, Ohio. And I went, oh yeah, that's right. I said, yeah, I'll take it. So I'm taking this one that's going to Akron, Ohio. And then I'm going to come back to this very yard and then pick up the one going to Georgia. So I get to work another day or two. Pilot truck stop, New Haven, Indiana. I stopped for coffee and stuff. What did you do with the case to my sunglasses? Huh? Oh, there it is. My bad. And the manager lady is kind of telling this other lady at the stop. I'm getting to that. I'll tell them. She's telling the other lady about the hot dogs rolling on the heater roller thing. And she says, see, like this one here. This one looks overcooked. And she scoops it up. And I'm like, don't throw that away, don't throw it away, don't throw it away. And I finally got their attention. She says, you want this? I said, yeah, I'll give that to my dogs. And she says, okay, when you get up to the register, just let them know that hot dog's on us, because I was getting ready to throw it away anyway. I'm like, cool. Sorry, I got mustard on it. And I bought my jalapeno cheese dogs. I love the jalapeno cheese dogs, and I thought I'd try it with mustard this time. But the main reason I wanted to kind of share my little story with you is, as I was walking out the door after I paid for everything, I hear a voice behind me says, are you the manager? And she says, yeah. He goes, well, I found this out in the parking lot laying face down, and I wanted to give it to you. And I turn around and look, and it's a credit card. And so somebody lost a credit card out in the parking lot. And I just wanted to let you know that there are still good people out there in the world. Good, honest people. So I didn't say anything to the gentleman. He already knows he's doing the right thing. And I was on my way out the door. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure whoever lost that credit card will appreciate that somebody turned it in. Chances are they won't notice they've lost it till the next time they try to use it, so they'll probably just put a stop payment on it. And is that a good dog? It's for free. It's better when it's free, right? They're so spoiled. Oh. Well, they don't mind. 2 more bites and we're done. We're gonna head on down the road. Oh my word, people. It is so cold. And with the wind, it's not really like windy, like blow you off the road wind, but it's windy enough that it makes it really cold when you stand outside. All right, are we good? Let's hit the open road. Mama got her dogs, Mama got her hot dogs, and Mama got her iced coffee. So we're good to go. So you know what? Let's go. We got stuff to do today. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys on down the road somewhere. Forgot to put my rings on. Oh my goodness. Throw me off my routine and I forget everything. I am at the customer, Akron, Ohio. They've got it opened up, inspecting. I'm gonna see if I can go see inside. Alrighty, folks, delivery went well. And I am now getting ready to head over to my next pickup. I had spotted on the reload board a service unit in Pennsylvania that needs to go back to Indiana, which means that'll pay for my trip back, right? And I have made contact with the customer, told them I'm 2 hours out. And they're like, great, we weren't expecting anybody till next week. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in the neighborhood. So she's going to call her husband, make sure that the unit is ready to go, but she's pretty sure it's ready to go. So I'm going to head that way. I'm going to leave this episode running because it's a service unit, so we're not going to be able to see inside it, but it's a small trip over to Pennsylvania and back to Indiana. And I thought, I could possibly put it on this episode. So, alrighty. Let's go get that unit. Alrighty, folks, we made it to the South Goshen yard. It is dropped, and I've already submitted my post-trip pictures and my paperwork, and the last thing to do is to call control to have them open up the gate because I don't have a gate combo. Service units normally don't. You just call control and they hit some foreign remote button and open up the gate. So, Skorda, she's watching me. So we're done. And it was great. I got paid to come back to Indiana, so I'm happy about that. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode now so I can get on to my next one. I'll be heading up to Topeka to pick up the load going to Georgia. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And just remember, guys, it's all about the perspective.